after me. Y'all favorite came after me. My fans up and them bands up, bring my fam up the mentality. These niggas be faking the mentality.
Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL, and we are back with another Mobile Legends video, man. Now, one thing that I've been hearing about since coming back into the community and starting back, you know, being on stream and stuff like that is, what's going on? What's your thoughts about this League of Legends lawsuit against Moonton once again? Mobile Legends is being sued once again, it looks like. So I haven't really dug too deep into it. I've been seeing the headlines. So what we're going to be watching here is going to be super interesting because we're going to get to see it from a League of Legends person's perspective. So it said this League of Legends clone is getting sued again. Then they had a thumbnail where it had Mobile Legends as the fake and League of Legends as the real. Listen, I'm gonna just start by saying the way that I see it, Mobile Legends did something better than what League of Legends did. I'm gonna just put it like that. Like, honestly, I'm a bigger fan of Mobile Legends than I am League of Legends. And my homie that got me into mobile games, MOBA games. My homie that got me into MOBA games, he taught me how to play MOBAs on League of Legends. And when I got him on Mobile Legends, he told me he loved Mobile Legends more than League of Legends too. And he was a high rank in League of Legends. So that just goes to show you, like, Moonton just did something right. I don't know why League of Legends is hating, bro. Like, that's like Call of Duty trying to sue every shooter that comes out after it. It's like, it's weird. Like, why are you doing that? That just means you're losing. You're losing. This is why you're trying to sue them, because your game is losing compared to them. But yeah, but anyway, let's jump into it. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff, and let's see what my man's got to say here.
Riot Games is suing Moonton, the creators of Mobile Legends Bang Bang, for ripping off their game League of Legends Wild Rift. Now, if that company name sounds familiar, it's because Riot previously tried to sue them for straight up ripping off League of Legends. They got a little bit of money for that, but they failed to shut the whole thing down, mainly because the company is based in China. Now, though, they're trying again.
I mean, how are they gonna shut them down? Like, didn't what's that, Dota? Didn't Dota come first? Can Dota get League of Legends shut down, or vice versa? No, you're not gonna be able to shut down Moonton. You're not gonna be able to do anything to Moonton. Like, it's not happening. Like, why do you keep trying? I understand that you're salty, and I did hear that basically Tencent got Mobile Legends, got Moonton to work on a game for them just to test it out here in North America and test it around the world. And it started as a test, but then when it took off, Mobile Legends just ran with it. So I did hear there was some type of affiliation there, and if that's the truth, no wonder Tencent's kind of mad. But I mean, it's nothing you can do about it at this point. Like, you should have introduced a good game out here. Like, you done tried Arena of Valor, you done tried all types of other games. They don't do well because it's like Mobile Legends is just fire. That's it. Like, they doing a good job. You got to be honest. They doing a good job. Like, just accept it.
And they've got a whole load of new evidence for us to look at. Let's get into it.
Evidence? What's up, man? What the evidence say? I want to see this.
Look, copyright infringement isn't cool, but you're going to be pretty amazed when you see what Riot is accusing these guys of. This kind of stuff does happen fairly often in the gaming industry, and it is kind of fascinating when it happens, so if you don't want to miss it in the future, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoyed the video, leave us a like. Cheers. Alright, so last year I made a video all about Riot suing Moonton for completely ripping off League of Legends. The game was released in 2016 and looks nearly identical to League of Legends. The art style, the UI, the minions, even the logo.
You mean every MOBA game ever? That's like saying every movie ever is ripped off because, like, they have scenes and shots and stuff that looks the same. No, when you're working within a genre, stuff is going to be similar, especially MOBAs. It's not too much creativity you can do with a MOBA. Like, a MOBA is a MOBA. And like that's like, they should see it as you paying respect to their game. Like, they should see other games as paying respect, but no, they want to take up the whole market. They want to be the only game. It don't work like that. You can sue all day long. You cannot be a monopoly for this type of game. That's just, it's not going to happen.
Logos look like they've been straight up lifted from League.
Sometimes this company operates exactly one step behind Riot. Riot makes an auto chess game, Mobile Legends makes one as well. Riot decides to change the game's logo after their 10-year anniversary, and Mobile Legends changes their logo as well. They even have their own bootleg champion spotlights.
At the time, Riot had been—
Come on, that's disrespectful. My man's gonna call it a bootleg champion spotlight, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do Moonton like that. Don't do him like that.
Working on Wild Rift, their own mobile version of League of Legends, so they were even more unhappy about all this. In 2017, they decided to sue Moonton, the company behind.
Oh, that makes sense. Wild Rift came out. Wild Rift probably doing doodle. So that now they want to sue Moonton again so they can get Wild Rift some clout. They trying to get Wild Rift some attention out here. Bro, make a good game. You had a whole YouTuber from our community come to your side. Didn't Assassin Dave go over there and start playing Wild Rift, but then he came back? Why? Because you all are trash. You mismanaged League of Legends. You didn't help the influencers whatsoever. You didn't know what you were doing. Like, you don't know what you're doing. You're so focused on Moonton, you're not focused on what matters. And that's taking your game to the next level. You're not focused on the stuff that matters. Like, you had literally big influencers from this community come over there on your side, and you didn't know what to do with it. That's crazy.
Mobile Legends. Their 44-page lawsuit alleged specific examples of champions being ripped off by Moonton, not just in Mobile Legends, but in another of Moonton's games called Magic Rush. Here you can see a comparison between Annie from League of Legends and Emily from Magic Rush. Both characters were little girls who deploy fire and pet monsters to destroy their enemies in battle, and that was just one of the examples. Now, on the surface, this seemed like a pretty open and shut case, but there was one thing that stopped this from being a slam dunk for Riot. The suit was filed in California, and Moonton are a Chinese company. The California court said that because of this, they weren't the best ones to rule on the issue and suggested that Tencent, Riot's Chinese owners, take up the issue in China's legal system. Tencent sued the CEO of Moonton in China and were eventually awarded $2.9 million. Now that might sound like a lot, but Moonton are the second biggest gaming company in China. This was barely a scratch for them. After the lawsuit, Moonton were forced to remove Mobile Legends from...
Wait a minute. Moonton? That's crazy. Like, don't think I forgot. They came to me with this terrible deal. They tried to get me, they tried to make a terrible deal with me. You all are the second biggest gaming company in China, and you out here offering that? Lucky I'm gonna let it slide. You lucky I'm gonna let it slide.
Google Play. Now, you might think that would be the end of all this madness, but I have a question for you. If you were Moonton, how would you overcome this hurdle? Would you try and develop a new game? Would you overhaul the existing game? How about something far simpler? Re-releasing the game with 2 new words in the title. Bang Bang. That's right, Moonton released Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Basically the exact same game, only with more bang bang. And so here we are in 2022. Riot has launched a fresh lawsuit against Moonton in the Central District of California. They state their goal is to, quote, stop Moonton from continuing its deliberate and sustained campaign to free ride on Riot's highly valuable rights in the mobile video game League of Legends Wild Rift.
I mean, what's crazy is that your own game is not performing as well. Like, yeah, your own game is not doing what Mobile Legends is doing. So what are we talking about right now? Like, if anything, they doing it better and people care more when Moonton does it. It's just, that's what it is.
Rift and related content. Riot go on to outline the similarities between the two games. They compare Ahri in League and Wild Rift to Mobile Legends Bang Bang's Guinevere. The same goes with Zac and the hilariously named Glue. There's even 3 of the Dark Cosmic skins compared with a character called Eve, and we return once more to the rip-offs of both League's old and new logos. After looking through it, my personal favorite is Mobile Legends Bang Bang's reimagining of Singed as a character called Roger. Yes, that's right. If the mad scientist Singed doesn't scare you enough in League or Arcane, can I introduce...
They act like you're supposed to have like a whole bunch of originality when it comes to skins. Like, they're making a ton of skins. They're making a bunch of different cool types of skins. Of course, you're going to take inspiration from somewhere. Like, you're going to take inspiration. Like, they took the whole Battle Royale concept. They took the Battle Royale concept when Fortnite was hot. That's what games do. Like that's what Call of Duty did with Warzone. Like, it got hot, like Fortnite got hot, they decided to make Warzone. It's like, this is what all games do. Like, Riot is just salty. I mean, Tencent is just salty.
You to his even more terrifying cousin, Roger. Riot also provided an interesting screenshot of a fan of Mobile Legends Bang Bang asking Moonton to make a character similar to Seraphine in League, to which they responded that they'll pass the request on to their game developers to satisfy the fans' wishes. And if you thought the ripoff stayed in-game, well, you'd be wrong. Riot have also accused Moonton of copying their customized Wild Rift Nike sneakers by releasing their own shoe promotion that features
okay, it's going a bit too far. It's going a bit too far at this point. You can't just do exactly what they doing every single step of the way. Like, goodness gracious, bro. Y'all gotta have some type of original ideas for real. That's crazy.
Suspiciously similar gold font and design. It's honestly pretty laughable and damning stuff all around, but then again, it was when that similar suit was filed back in 2017. The difference now is that Riot have dedicated some pretty considerable page space here to argue why this case should be heard in California. You'll remember last time the California court said they had no real jurisdiction over this and suggested they take it to China. China has notoriously lax intellectual property laws, and so Riot's best shot is still to have the case heard in the US. And so in the lawsuit, they've laid out no less than 12 reasons why the case should be heard in California. They state that Moonton has a US division in California, that it hosts servers in the US, that its contracts with Apple and Google stem from the US, and notably that Moonton agreed to Riot's terms of service, which states that California will be the forum for any intellectual property disputes. Everything hinges on this. If Riot can prove that Moonton have enough business ties to the US that a California court has jurisdiction, it may go to trial there, and as much as I don't want to speculate, it could be hard for Moonton to wriggle out of this one. If successful, Riot are seeking financial damages, including all profits earned in the US, for an injunction to be placed on Moonton to stop them from doing this in the future.
I don't think that that's going to happen at all. Because there's enough changes to Mobile Legends where it's a completely different game. If you play the two games, it feels completely different. It doesn't feel like League of Legends whatsoever. And you can't argue what it felt like in the past because that was the past version. You can't play that version now. So you could, like, there was a point in time when I first came to this game, I literally thought it was League of Legends. I thought it was Tencent. I thought it was Riot. Like, I thought it was that's how similar that it was when I first came to the game. But at this point, like, it's too late. You can't prove any of that. Like, you can't prove the experience and how you feel. Like, it's a different game at this point. Like, you got as good a chance winning this as freaking Warzone suing PUBG or something, or PUBG suing Warzone, or Fortnite or something. Like, come on. Like, it's like, because Warzone and PUBG is damn near the same game. Like, let's keep it 100. Warzone and PUBG is basically the same. Like,
and for them to pay all Riot's legal costs. But at this point, I also wouldn't bet against Moonton either. Their entire business model seems to be based around wriggling out of a US court battle with Riot. They've been doing it for over 6 years now, but have they finally gone too far? Can Riot get them into a court of their choice? If they do, we'll be sure to let you know. Yeah, but it's almost, some of the stuff, it's like they're almost laughing at Riot. Do you know what I mean? Like, they could have called it anything, but it's like they're sort of taunting them. They're like, look, we know you know? Like, he's called Glue. Like, he's literally...
Wow. So yeah, man, this, I mean, it's kind of funny. Like, you can obviously see the similarities, but the way that I see it, mobile games need to get their inspiration from somewhere. Like, it comes from somewhere. It doesn't just come from thin air. Why? If you were going to write a book today, what would you do? You would look at books that you like to read, similar to other books. You would pick a style that's similar to a book that you like. If you wanted to make a game, what would you do? You would start off looking at a game that you really, really like, and then you just add your own flair to it, add your storyline, add your things to it. I mean, you can't, that's how you create games. That is the space. It's like nothing original in the world no more. Like, it's nothing original in the world. I think that this is a petty move from Riot and Tencent. But let me know how you all feel about this, man. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out, homies.